Hello, welcome to another Better Wars in my channel. Today we are going to look at Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers versus The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug. Yes, indeed. Last time we basically looked at the first movies in both of these trilogies, so today we're going to look at the second movie. Yes, indeed. Topic number one are going to be story, basically, but I'm just going to take some of the similarities that I think are similar, basically. The groups, well, is split off from Gandalf, which is basically the same, but reunite with him later on. The same. Both have a big fight at basically in the Two Towers. It is the battle for Helm's Deep or something like that, whatever it's called, and in The Hobbit it is the Smaug fight, basically. It is also that it ends kinda badly, somewhat. You will see the bad parts in the same movie. You basically see Mordor fanning out, and in the Desolation of Smaug you see basically Smaug going for Lake Town. Both movies have a fight with giants, basically. In the Two Towers it is the Ents, or the three giant things, and in the Desolation of Smaug it is the, well, lightning stone giants or whatever they are called. Even if in the Desolation of Smaug it is just a small glimpse of it, I still think it is basically similar in that regard. And of course the main character basically want to stop this journey, similar. And the final part is that the group is basically getting caught. In the Two Towers it is Frodo and Sam getting caught by Boromir, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong, but something like that. And in the Desolation of Smaug they are captured by Legolas. So yeah. When it comes to the storyline, in my opinion, the winner of this topic is going to be The Two Towers. Mainly because The Two Towers stands out more when it comes to actually the big fights, the characters, and overall the portrayal of the storyline. Because everything have detail. In the Desolation of Smaug it feels like they cut out some parts that should have been interesting to see. Even if I've seen the extended version, it still feels like you want to see more, and you don't get it, basically. So yeah. Topic number two are going to be effects and environments. In the second movie of The Hobbit, in the last video I basically talked about that The Hobbit looked a little bit more unrealistic than the Lord of the Rings series, but the second part in both movies is kinda similar when it comes to actually the effects, and the environments are beautiful in both movies, but the effects are basically similar. So for this topic it is going to be a tie. Because as I said, they are basically similar when it comes to actually effects. The stone, basically the ends in the Two Towers look a little bit unrealistic sometimes, and bad CGI, and of course bad CGI happens in the Desolation of Smaug, but of course they have a lot of great moments in both movies as well. Because of that I can't really decide which one has the better effects or environments. Topic number three are going to be, well, characters, basically. Of course the characters in both movies are excellent, but the one that stands out, as I said in the first topic, are the Two Towers. In my opinion, better written characters and better portrayed. Even though Desolation of Smaug have one of the best portrayals of characters, it doesn't stand up as, especially doesn't stand as tall as the Two Towers. Topic number four and the final part are going to be the final battle, basically, or the big battle of both movies. In the Two Towers it is Battle of Helm's Deep or Keep, and in the Desolation of Smaug it is against Smaug. Both movies have great fights when it comes to these two big ones. Helm's Deep, of course, is one of the most iconic in the Lord of the Rings movies trilogy. And in the Desolation of Smaug, it maybe doesn't seem like an iconic part of the movie, but it stands out a lot when it comes to action, final results, and everything stands out really well, and it is one of the best written parts of the Desolation of Smaug, basically. But of course, the one that stands out the most is, of course, the Two Towers, which, as I said, is because it is just such an iconic fight, the Helm's Deep one. It's one of the best parts of the trilogy, as I said, and it just stands out the most. And of course, the ultimate winner of this topic are going to be the Two Towers. It has got a better storyline at parts, better characters, and better fights, basically. So yeah, that is basically what I think about this. Even though the Desolation of Smaug is basically the best movie in the trilogy of The Hobbit, it doesn't stand as tall as the Two Towers one, because the Two Towers have more iconic scenes, more iconic characters, and everything seems more good, just good in that movie. So yeah. That's all for today, folks. I'll see you next time for the final part of this trilogy, when I compare The Return of the King versus Battle of the Five Armies. So yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye.